Yo, what's up guys? It's me, Spain without the S, back again with another video. Have my friend Franklin say hi.
Hi.
And today we're gonna be doing school stories. So today we're gonna talk about how much of a jerk my substitute was. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I walked into class. I didn't remember, cause my teacher said that we're gonna have a substitute today. I'm like, oh, sick. But then I remembered it was an old substitute that I really, and I mean really disliked. So, Franklin, did you get in class before me?
Yeah, you're still at breakfast.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I got it, and then I realized I was like, oh shoot, we have a substitute today. And I was like, okay, I bet she's chill. I hope. And then after the first 2 seconds, really, I figured out that my life was gonna be hell that day, and I continued to think that for the rest of the day because it was.
So we got there, and I was like, oh yeah, my teacher, we'll just call her Mrs. White. Mrs. White said we're gonna have a substitute, and I'll just call the substitute teacher substitute.
Sure.
So, I thought, oh, I bet she's really nice. But then I recognized her from third grade, I'm pretty sure, and I remember she was an old fart jerk face.
Yeah, we've been in the school. We've been in the same class for like probably since second grade. So we've.
No, we haven't been in the same class. We got to know each other in fourth grade. I think it was like.
Yeah, but I still had that stuff. Like.
She was terrible.
Yeah.
In third.
She's so overreactive. She's like, do your work right now. Actually, if you do your work sooner, then you can get to do free time sooner. And then she uses the word free time a lot, which is complete sacrilege because free time does not exist ever, like with her.
So, and also, I got him, and she said, "Oh, hi," and I was like, "Oh, hey, and she said, "Oh, well, what's your name?" And I said, "Andrew," and yes, that is my real name, Andrew. I said, "Yeah, my name's Andrew," and then she said, "All right, I'm glad to have you." So I got my planner out. Although our planner is so stupid, I don't know why. Mrs. White. She said that we use our planner just in case we forget what we're doing, but we know what we're doing.
Yeah, we never use it ever because it's up on the board always.
Yeah, it's up on the whiteboard.
I don't think anybody in this class has used it.
So
once.
I just don't use my planner.
Yeah.
So I sit down, I do my stuff, and then I get my computer out to do ecosystems. But then I hear her say, "Oh no, put your computer back. We're doing a short quiz." And I thought in my mind, I was like, "Yeah." And I said, "I'm getting this out for ecosystems after the quiz." But she said, "Oh no, the quiz will be really short." And I thought in my mind, well, yeah, it's gonna be really short.
So why make us put it away?
So I put my computer away. And it's like, oh, that's kind of weird. And then she gave us the quiz. I was one of the first to finish. Not to brag.
I mean, it was like a really easy grammar page. So.
Yeah, it was a grammar quiz. And then she says, "You guys have 30 seconds to get your computers out." And I was like,
and then she says, "Well, why make?" And then we're thinking, like, why make us put them away earlier then?
Yeah, it was a short quiz. Everybody, I think, got a good score. So maybe one or two people maybe got a little bit under, but it was really fast, really easy, and really short. And I thought, well, why did you let us why did you make us put our computers away? You know? And I was like, oh, okay, so I got my computer out. I'll actually spill a secret here. During ecosystems, I'm already done with my ecosystems.
Same here.
But I just refuse to turn it in. So usually during ecosystems times, I go into like a website called Tassini. There's like a flag designer and like a metro designer. There's this game called Snake on a Taurus, I think that's what it's called. And it's a pretty fun game. Yeah, so I was playing that during class, and it finally ended, and she said, alright, it's time to read. And I bet she didn't even care, because she saw me that I wasn't reading, and she didn't say a word about it. I'm like, oh, well, I kind of want my old teacher back. That's weird. I didn't want her to say that, but I was like, well, I wonder how she would react if I wasn't reading. No reaction, like, at all. She even looked me directly in the eye, saw my book was closed. I just didn't do anything. I'm like, huh.
Did you say I like saved you? I don't know how.
Yes.
I didn't really get that.
So, I lied about doing like a I don't know, like an editing page. I was like, oh, I already got my first one done. She said, oh, well, it's time to, okay, I'll get you the second one. And today, I don't know, but we have, I'm sorry, Jesus Christ, we have like Tuesdays off, no, Thursdays off. No, we have Fridays off. Sorry. So we have 3-day weekends. So I was so happy. So I wasn't happy that I had to do the editing, but what happened?
Because that day it was the last day of school.
Oh no.
Well, for the week.
Yeah. So he saved me by
saying it was snack time, right?
Yeah, saying it was snack time and reading time. It's like, oh, okay, everybody, put all your ecosystem things away. And I was like, oh my gosh, I dodged a tank shell. Like, I was so happy. So that's why
he told me afterwards, and I didn't know what yeah. I was like, what?
So, yeah, she was, during math time, she also doesn't help students, like, at all. She, like, one of our classmates said, hey, can I have some help? And she said, oh, just have someone help you, have someone else help you. And I thought to myself, you're the teacher.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, help students understand the material. Like, why you're not gonna help them? And I thought in my head, like, what? Why are you not gonna help him? He asked for help, and maybe other students around him don't know what he's talking about or how to solve or on the same question. So it was like an escape room thing, like a math escape room that we did.
It sucked. It was so boring.
It was. So I already saw like the video and stuff. And I was like, oh, you're in this escape room. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah. So it was like really like super boring, and I just like I completely destroyed it. It was really boring. I think I have a confession. I think my good mood right now is in another galaxy. So yeah. Anyway.
Once that happened, it was like far gone. Like no hope of getting it back.
Like, no hope of getting it back. I was so mad at the teacher, and I wanted to get up and say, are you gonna help him or not? You're the teacher. You're supposed to. But I shut myself up because I knew she'd be like, oh, go to the office. And yeah, our school system sucks. Like, I think one of our old teachers, I'm just gonna spill her name. It was Mrs. Connor. She sucked.
Yeah.
She absolutely.
I don't know what happened to it. Isn't she still our principal?
No.
It's Mr. McAllister.
Yeah, Mr. McAllister. He is an amazing guy. The opposite of Mrs. Connor. Like, I'll tell you why she's bad. One day me and my friends in 4th grade, when she was the principal, we started like a fake news organization It was so fake, we even used a cone, a traffic cone, as a microphone. And Mrs. Connor was like, "Oh, we already have a news organization." I was like, "We already, we."
Like, can you not tell?
Can you not tell? It's obviously
and
fake.
I remember, like, when you can't, like, buy food even to your friends.
Oh yeah, she would shut us down for buying food for our friends. We had this thing called like.
It's our money. Why can't we spend it, bro? Who asked you to control my money? To control what I spend my money on?
Yeah, because that's our parents' money. You have no business of that. You have no business of knowing what we do with our money, like at all.
Yeah.
Anyways, get back to the substitute story. Sorry that took so long. So she was just super mean. She didn't care.
Remember at recess when she told you to get off the snow? Like, well, why do you care if we lay on the snow, bro?
You don't need to know what we're doing.
You think we're gonna get frostbite? Like, chill, woman.
Yeah, like we're not gonna get freaking frostbite. Okay, yeah, it might be a little cold, but I didn't care. It was my choice, and she doesn't need to interfere with that. Yeah, so I'll get to the part where she was like really, really bad. She, like, whenever a student, like, Madison, my really annoying cousin, I talked about her in one of my old videos. On the, like, 5 videos ago. It's called School Stories, like 50, I don't know. I made a ton of those. Yeah, so she was being a jerk to me, and she was like looking over at my computer, seeing what I was doing. So I looked over at her computer. She's like, "Hey, stop!" Well, if you're looking at mine, sorry if you hear talking in the background. I don't know what's happening. And the substitute was like, "Hey, stop!" Didn't say a word after that. And I was like, "Okay, you're the teacher. This is your classroom. This is your classroom from the day. Are you gonna break it up, or are you just gonna sit back, relax, and see two students brawl?" Like,
I mean, honestly, I would not. I wouldn't. I would enjoy a fight with her because she's probably super weak.
Madison.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she also lies like, "Oh, I slammed you to the ground when we had that fight."
She said she has an eye infection and her eyes change color.
Yeah. Anyway.
And she says her proof for that is, why do you think I always go to the bathroom? And yes, she does go to the bathroom a lot. That's only to not do the work though.
Like, she's in the bath, and I'm not talking like 5 minutes. I'm talking about full-fledged, up to 30 minutes.
Literally the entire period.
And it's really annoying too. And
she goes, like, whenever she does come back, it's only to get something, and then she goes right back to the bathroom.
And I'm glad the substitute got on to her about that. Like, hey, you already went to the bathroom 5 times.
But that doesn't make the substitute good.
Doesn't make her good. So, and also, this is a lesson, kids. Never make somebody a good person just by first impressions. You know? If someone has really good first impressions, don't expect them to be a really good person. Or you can expect them, but good impressions don't always come with a good personality, you know?
Exactly.
So, yeah, she got really mad when we didn't do our work, but you get mad when we don't do our work, but when two students are fighting, you just
sit back.
I
feel like this video is kind of getting of length.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to wrap it up right here. I'll do a part 2 to this. I hope you guys enjoy, and yeah, goodbye. See you guys in another video. Yeah.